What's up, my people? You're not tuned in to me TV. Now, we gonna bring you all the stories about the stories that we need to bring you stories about. You feel me? So that's what we gonna do. Some stories might be good, some stories might be tragic, but hey man, that's how these stories go. I don't make it up. Yo, 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 it's me TV 1.0. You already know I'm back with another one, man. If you been here, like and share if you care. You feel me? And if you new to the channel, hit that sub and show some love. I'm telling you, it's free and you ain't gonna regret it, man. Cause I'm dropping what needed to be dropped, how it needed to be dropped, when it needed to be dropped. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway, we gonna start off with this story in this situation. Now, if y'all familiar with the 20 versus 1 or the pop the balloon challenge, it's a lot of different ones out there, but this one is ran by Arlette a moon. I can't pronounce her, but Arnett. If you watch it, you know. If you don't, let me fill you in. So this particular situation that I'm gonna speak about was actually the episode 3, and this young lady was on the episode. Her name was Adana, and she was very critical. And how could I say? She just seemed like she was very weird, eccentric, whatever you want to call it. Played a lot of mental gymnastics. Didn't really want to say her age, and very vague in answering her questions. Basically, she was basically answering her questions as if she was on the stand in the courtroom. Very vague, and it just came off to me as very, very weird. And it struck me kind of odd that a person would actually come on here and actually be like that. She reminds me of the guy. I forgot exactly what episodes that he was on, but if y'all watch this, it was the dentist guy saying he was a doctor, but he was actually a dentist, whatever, however that correlates. But that's neither here nor there. He was very critical of every aspect of the women, and also he was saying, "Oh, who's your dentist?" This and that, and as well as throwing it out there that these women might need some type of therapy. Now, mind you, he's a dentist, and he actually, come to find out later, went to school for therapy and therapists and psychology, whatever like that. You feel me? So he did, as far as knowing what he was talking about, he probably had a leg to stand on, but the dentist just came off as very, how could I say? He came off as gay to me. He came off as very gay because I never met a man, right, that liked women that was as critical. I'm talking about as critical as he was towards these women. But like I say, she displayed some of those qualities as well. So, after I watched it, after I saw it, it it struck me kind of odd that this something popped up on my feed telling me about Adana and what she, really into out here. Now, as you can see this article right here, you see woman accused of ex-Dodgers pitcher Trevor Bauer of sexual assault is charged with defrauding him. So she got eventually try to extort this man and defraud this man. And as y'all can see, Trevor Bauer hasn't pitched professionally since 2021. And in this article right here, you see this was done on April 23rd, 2024. Now, for whatever reason, I'm going to show y'all the article and what it says. She tried to extort him as well as another man, and this really put a dark spot on Trevor Bauer's career. And it's basically pretty much ended his career. He was a very much well decorated pitcher, very much good pitcher, and he was still active while all this was going on. But if you know Major League Baseball's, when you get any type of accusations like this surrounding you that's big like that can take away from the integrity of the game, they're gonna cancel you. They is definitely gonna cancel you. They will give you another chance if you seem to be not guilty of what they accusing you of. They'll definitely give you another chance, but you're not gonna see baseball pretty much play with this. And you could pause it and read it. I'm gonna just read it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna start at the second paragraph because this is dealing with her name. If you watch the show, that woman, Dorsey Adana Manu, was indicted last month on allegations that she knowingly did obtain a benefit from Marco Bressifield or whatever and Trevor Bauer by means of fraudulent pretenses, representation, promises, or material omission. According to the indictment provided to Daily Mail, Asimu faces up to 16 years in prison if convicted of all these charges. So as you can see, she basically extorted or bribed somebody and obtained money knowingly. As you can see on here, say by means of fraudulent pretenses and representation. That means she was lying and she was committing fraud about whatever she chose to collect the money for. It was a lie. It was bullshit. So she probably basically gave the police a story in Arizona. Probably gave them a story so they could apprehend Trevor Bauer or she could make the first move, when the whole time it was a fraud move that she was probably scared for it to come out. And this is more of the report. A woman who filed a lawsuit against former Los Angeles Dodgers pitcher Trevor Bauer, accusing him of sexual assault and battery, is now facing criminal fraud charges. Adana Isimu is accused of engaging in fraudulent schemes and articles against Bowers and a second person. So as you can see, she accused him of sexual assault and battery due to the fact that he was going to out her for her fraudulent schemes, or he probably wasn't going to out her, but some people don't like for you to be on to them. What I mean by that, when they do their fraud, they like to do their fraud in peace. Nobody knows, nobody says nothing, everything's all good. But it seemed like in this case, Trevor Bauer knew enough to where, basically, excuse my French, this bitch was bullshit. She was basically bullshit, and that's what it boils down to. One thing, when it's dealing with money or business, and I hate to say this, I try to steer away from women, because women is known to cut your throat in business. They known to do that. A male will do that too. I'm not saying they won't do that. Yes, they will as well, but in a different sense. Women are way more cutthroat. They'll steal your money, ghost you, block you on everything, change their number, and move away from the location you first met the man, and all this stuff. So as you can see, she's a fraud. She's definitely a fraud, and she went on the show as if she was some type of super or uber intelligent woman that's just on top of her game, and this is far from the truth. As you see on a lot of these pop balloon challenges, they like to ask the men what they do, right? And some of the men have very good occupations, right? Some mediocre, but that's neither here nor there in this particular case. If you listen to all of these women, it's very few women that actually has an important title, or a title that brings in a substantial amount of money, or just a title that is a prestigious title amongst the work environment or the work world. You hear a lot of them. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a model. I'm a musician. This and that. You never really hear no hate of finances, or a hate of this or that. You get that sometimes, but you don't normally see that. And these women that you get on there be half-ass women, for as occupational wise, and making themselves seem way more important than what they actually are. They overstate themselves, and then when a man gets to know them, it is not the picture they're painted to be. And also, you get men that do this as well, but I'm speaking on this case of Trevor Bauer and Adana. She lied. She scammed. She was a fraud. And is always, I'm surprised it's not a black man in this situation, but I can only imagine. I can only imagine how many other people that she did this to, because it definitely came out that she had 9 other different similar lawsuits that she tried to either pursue or either filed and dropped. And this is a crazy situation, man. This is definitely a crazy situation. That's why you got to be very, very careful of what you do out here, how you treat people. That's the main thing. How you treat people will always come back up on you, no matter if you see it's right or wrong at the time, no matter how you see it. It's definitely going to come back around and spin a block on it. But look, I ain't gonna hold you no longer. Let me know what you think about this video. Drop down in the comments. Let me know where you watching it from. Hit that sub and show some love, and like and share if you care. You already know this Me TV 1.0, and I'll be back with another one. You heard?